Hello, everybody. Welcome to ILT Academy. I am here with one of our special guests from our upcoming Entrepreneur Webinar Series. This is a webinar series focused to support and inspire seasoned entrepreneurs, emerging entrepreneurs, and everyone in between. We are going to be talking about how to go from sketch to MVP. This webinar series, of course, is sponsored by our friends at Fastlane 94. And we have one of our special guest panelists here, Luke Komiskey, founder and CEO of DataDrive. Welcome, Luke. Thank you for coming in today.
Thanks for having me.
Luke, please introduce yourself. So who are you? What do you do today? And tell us a little bit about DataDrive.
Yeah, like you mentioned, my name is Luke Komiskey. I'm the managing director and founder of DataDrive. I've been personally in the data and analytics space for 14 plus years at this point in my career, but what DataDrive provides is a managed analytics services for small and mid-sized organizations. So what that means is we basically provide an automated reporting platform, a consolidated data warehouse for organizations that are looking to do more with their data, but not necessarily want to go out and hire a full-fledged data team, the engineers, the analysts, the report developers to make that happen. We act as a fractional data team to help them grow with their data.
Okay, that's cool. That's very cool. Tell me, so where is your startup today? How big is it? How many people? Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
For sure, for sure. So DataDrive has been in existence for 8 years. It has gone through kind of this transition of, it started out as more of traditional professional services consulting. We had a lot of big Fortune 500 consulting clients that we had started to grow the business with. Some of the big ones are like, places like General Mills and Nestle. And over time, as we've consulted, we started recognizing that there was a number of small, mid-sized organizations that were coming to us needing support, like building out a dashboard or building some kind of data automation job. Mm-hmm. And what we identified, it was really hard for them to maintain and kind of grow on those solutions after we had left. So we have since transitioned to the managed analytics services, which is more creating longer-term partnerships and being able to help organizations that would have otherwise not had that talent. And yeah, we've got four employees, but then a large amount of contractors that we use to help kind of scale up and down as we do these implementations. But we work with contractors and employees from all over the world, and I think it's what's really cool about what COVID has opened up for us.
Yeah. Okay. That's really interesting. Well, I know in our panel we're going to talk about how you went from idea to the first MVP. But what I was wondering is, so what inspired you to launch this business, and how did this idea come to you?
Yeah, I've always had a little bit of an entrepreneurial itch, but when I graduated college with computer science, started working with getting my first career as a data engineer at a big corporation. I've always worked in data analytics, but really the big moment for me was in 2016. My wife and I both quit our jobs, sold everything, and traveled the world for a year as what we marked as our quarter life retirement. Mm-hmm. And when you're unemployed for effectively 12 months, you have a lot of time to think about what you want to do when you grow up. And so that's really what led to me making the entrepreneurial leap to want to start a services consulting shop, because it's a place that I knew and loved. But I've really enjoyed now this pivot to the more of the subscription model we're doing with managed analytics services, because we get to work with companies that wouldn't otherwise have support and grow with them. And I just love small business.
Yeah. Okay. That's really cool. Well, the last question, we're going to keep this real brief, but what is the most surprising lesson you've learned since starting your business?
So many, but I probably think the biggest one for me is I didn't realize how much of kind of like the personal exercise, or at least like the personal limitations you set on yourself that entrepreneurship is I think everyone is capable of really finding success in business, but I think the biggest battle you'll find is not necessarily in the market. It's about the limitations you set for yourself and what you believe yourself capable of doing, because I think we're capable of doing a lot. To sum that up, I would say it's just the personal battles that you go through with trying to figure out how the heck am I going to grow this thing.
Yeah. Oh, so true. That is so true. Well, Luke, thank you. This is just a little teaser for our upcoming webinar. Again, it is Thursday, December 12th from noon to 1:30. Friends, we want to help you make original mistakes. Don't make the same mistakes Luke and I did as we were getting many of the different products and services and ideas that we've brought to the market. We want to share more insights with you. So please RSVP, come to the event. It's all virtual. All you got to do is flip up your laptop and join us right here at ILT Academy in our virtual campus. So thank you, and we will see you soon. Luke, thank you so much for your time today.